I be damn. Had the damn thing just talking my ass off with the damn mic muted. Hey people, my apologies. Thank you, YouTube, dumbass. What's up? Welcome to the First Church of Holy Shit, where he is I and I am him. I am happy to be here. Let me see who all up in here. YouTube, of course, my man Zero. Nazarene, I ain't seen you in a minute. Don Terrace, what's happening? Cananis, Eric, True, Top Shelf, Cutlass, B Young, what's happening? Hey, still struggling with my signal over here. Can't figure it out, which is what has left keeps me grainy, which means when I finally get around to editing these clips, I'm so busy and backlogged working on the studio album for the other level. Shout out to my man Spanky Hayes, T Ward, Joe Blunt, and there's somebody I'm leaving out. Spanky Hayes, T Ward, Joe Blunt, and Howie Bell. How am I leaving out Howie Bell? Shout out to them cats, man. Talented cats. Trying to get their shit together. Working under deadlines. Getting it happening. But enough of what's going on with your Uncle Jeff. Yeah, I got my shit right. Don't smoke yet, Jeff. Don't smoke yet. Okay, let me see. So y'all tell me, would you rather look at Red Hulk would you rather see the Red Hulk or this grainy ass don't know what the hell going on with it shot right here? Oh, whoops. Yeah, how about that? How about we bring that up? How about we turn some damn light on in here so you can see me? Yeah. All right, cousin Annis. We making way for Son of Diesel. We over here making way. I might name him Octane. Octane, Son of Diesel. I like that. Octane, Son of Diesel. That's kind of dope. My man Nazarene say, yeah, blessed to be back in the mix with you live today. Have been tied up these previous Sundays schedule-wise. Listen to all the playback, though. Church has been on fire these past few weeks. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Zero. Somebody gave me that in another room that I got kicked out of, no less, which stung because I really dug them over there. But all right, fuck it. Yeah. Here at the First Church of Holy Shit, somebody fucked up and told me I know, right? Look like a VHS tape. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell. I don't know why uh, my signal is so weak. I don't know. Let me go into general audio. Broadcast quality. Yeah, I'll work on it when I. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Zero. I don't know what it is. I think a lot of it is the low bandwidth of Pasadena, but it didn't used to be that way. What's happening, Pappy? I got to get this shit right in here. But at any rate, the message is the message. Okay. What is this shit? This is, look at that. Who still got CDs? Who still use CDs? Who still got them? Who got 2,000 of them? You don't even know. You can't even see them. I got so many CDs. But at any rate, let's get into it. Oh shit. Great Moon Rock and Triangle OG from New York. Shit. That just sounds like some shit that had you bent. You good on the VHS version? It's dope. That's funny. All right, mama. Knock it off now. Ain't nothing down there. Ain't nothing down there. So, Torah Keeper, you look new. Put a P21. Put a P21 in the chat if this is your first time. Let's get underway with the mission statement. The first church is here because somebody fucked up and told me God was everywhere. So I pray from right here. Saves me 10%. I never miss a game. And I want to thank you for saving 10% on your soul insurance today by switching to Don't Go and coming here where we talk about the Creator, our ancestors, the higher power for show enough. And we do it with love, cussing, and weed. We do it with the LCW, love, cussing, and weed. As long as we keep them three in place, shit stays holy. As long as you can keep cussing in its proper perspective, because it is necessary from time to time. Yeah. If you lead your life with love, weed, and cussing, you stay close to God. Matter of fact, Timothy, I think I'm gonna put that as a love, weed, and cussing keep you close to God. Another t-shirt there, Zero. Love, weed, and cussing. Gad, who is Gad? Steve Gad. Steve Gad, he's a drummer. Steely Dan's drummer, Steve Gad. Session drummer, genius, but he ain't God, which is what I meant to put. Love, weed, and cussing keep you close to God. I really believe that. Now, with that said, before we shove off and get into today's sermon, I like to pray. Then we smoke. So get your smoke ready. I gotta clean my glasses. Bow your heathen ass heads. Creator, Father, Mother, God, forces of the universe, ancestors, Mother Earth, we thank you for this day. We thank you for this opportunity to be together. We thank you for the bullshit. We thank you for the bullshit. Because the bullshit is part of the lessons that make us stronger. We ask that everything be harmonious today. I ask that you let nothing about me get in the way of them getting this. That my bullshit and the bullshit I'm going through does not cloud, but only informs this situation today. Let these words, the words gonna hit us. The words gonna hit us. We in here. Bless the words and energy to get beyond us, through us, to others. Help my numbers grow. I'm a good dude. I'm trying to do good in here. Help me reach more people. Have everybody in here tell 3 people about what's going on Sunday and Wednesday. Let them know. Bless my efforts. Bless my path. Give me the words that help somebody today so they can help somebody else. I don't even really give a damn if they act like they didn't get it from me. Let's just get it out there, Creator. And if you see fit, send me a troll. You know I like those. Never seen a troll without a lesson. And I'm 7-0. So with all that out the way, let me get about the way of saying what it is that y'all deem wise, necessary, and on point. I ask these blessings in the name of my Creator. A name that I know not, and in the name of my ancestors. And it is so. And now we smoke. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Man, that's going to look good when I cut that together. All right. I hope. Because I got the VHS thing working. Today's sermon. They broke it. You fix it. They broke it. You fix it. Brother Timothy's a little new in here, young Jedi. Nephew. We don't say amen in here. We say nigga amen. Can I get a nigga amen? Amen, nigga. That's the answer. When I say, can I get an amen? You say, amen, nigga. That's where we at. Where's the infamous tea at? Top shelf is downstairs cooling off. I didn't get to it. I put everything in the thing, then it was time. Then I came up here and started talking to myself because I was muted. So yeah, I like to say all I am is a genius. That's it. All this other shit I need help with. I really do. Now, let's not beat around the bush anymore. Let's get on in it. In the words of James Brown, let's get involved. Let's get into it. There you go. There you go, Brother Timothy. Speaking on self, mental, and spiritual. Yes, Brother Frank. Yes, all that. Okay. Now, it's a bunch of shit that you can chalk Black dysfunction up to? If you happen to be here today and you are of another hue, you identify with another people other than the niggas off of 60th and Damon, around Farmers Boulevard, do not feel left out. What I have to say is relevant to your situation. It just does not come with you as the first person. Whenever I speak, always imply Black first. Always imply that. I ain't talking about nobody else. I talk about Black folks first. I don't give a damn how that make folks feel. So, there's a great much that equal the ingredients of Black dysfunction in this city, in this state, in this country, on this earth. There is so much that is dysfunction for us all. But just like, and type this for me, Screw. Zero. Type this for me. Shout out to Screw the comedian. I was thinking about that picture you took. When it comes to good, you can add Black and make it great. When it comes to bad, you can add Black and make it worse. Let me say that again. When it comes to good, you can add Black and make it great. When it comes to bad, add Black and it makes it worse. It's fact. That's a universal axiom. That's going on a t-shirt too. Thank you, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna bust that up there. When it comes to good, you can add Black and make it great. Look at any place. Damn. Any place that Blacks are allowed to compete. Any place. Scholastics, academics, finance. Okay, I'm gonna get out of the easy ones. Sports is easy. Music is easy. Anywhere we are allowed to compete, and I don't say fairly because we're never allowed to compete fairly. In all fairness, we shouldn't be competing because we shouldn't be fucking with you. We're never allowed to compete fairly. But anywhere that we are allowed to compete, we are the standard of greatness. You call yourself a great singer? Who are you compared to? You call yourself a great basketball player? Who are you compared to? Do you know why Larry Bird is a much bigger deal than your man Chocolate Thunder, Jason Williams? Because Larry Bird is the anomaly because he could play like a white boy and play well. He played that Bob Cousy layup basketball excellent. Nobody ever said Larry Bird was poetic. Nobody. Effective, dominant, trash talking, skillful, accurate, high basketball IQ, all of that. Ain't nobody ever said poetic. Because he looked like a white man doing the snake. This ain't that. Is your food good? Better bounce it by my Aunt Connie. Can you dance? Oh, really? Churxh record song. Really? Can you sing? That's why it's so hard to perform for Black people. Because Black folks got excellence at the house. We got funky at the house. We got funny at the house. We got good food it's at the house, bruh. So you gonna make me come out my house for this shit right here? Oh, it better be the shit. It better be, because I got the shit at the house. Admit it. Bathe in it. Bask in it. Be it. Your melanin make you great. Okay? As a whole, skin cancer is for other folks, generally. As angry as the sun is, it ain't mad at you. Give a damn how that sound. That's the truth. That's just words of my Uncle Stan. I'm going to tell you what God loves. And that's the truth. When it comes to good, you add black and make it great. That's always been the case. It was easier to hide back in the day. It was easier to be a bigot back in the day. It was easier to be a racist back in the day. Can't hide that now. When it comes to bad, you can add black and make it worse. Poverty, worse. Disease, worse. Diet, worse. Death rate, worse. Percentage doing well, worse. Percentage in communication with its own race, worse. Anything you can add bad to, you can add black to and make it worse. Anything. That is such a hard matter of fact that it is a matter of course. Of course. Let's break down of course for a minute. Have you ever looked at that phrase? Of, being with, belonging to. Being a part of is of. Course, path, direction. program, syllabus. Give me another one. Which one am I looking for? Paradigm, program, curriculum. That's the one I was looking for. Of course, part of a curriculum. You use the word of course. When you use the phrase of course, you are letting people know that what you are looking at, you identify as part of a curriculum. This is a curriculum. Of course. Of course. You can say shit is worse for black people because that's part of a curriculum that was made. Now, in the horror of this curriculum for the common man that we are in, oh man, we about to go over the waterfall on. In the part of this curriculum where we are in as people. White people, Asian people, Korean people, all the people are in it. It's bad. If it's bad, what happened when you add black? Make it worse. Do not ever forget that regardless to where you live or how much money you make or who it is you know or who it is you can call, and better yet, who it is that will call you back. Put all that shit to the left and understand that this shit is worse for you. I know it don't look like it because you pull up to a stoplight with homeless people outside and you sitting in something that costs 6 digits. I know it don't look like it. Because when the sun goes down, you understand why you paid so much more for your house because of the view you have. I understand that. I get it. I get it may confuse you because one of your problems is that you can't find the exact pair of sneakers that you want to wear. I understand that. I get it. That you had to take your Porsche to the dealership to get worked on, and they told you it was going to be real quick, and it wasn't, and you were forced to do your meeting by Zoom. I get it. I get that your shit is that fly, and I congratulate you. I commend you. You deserve it. All that shit you got is on its way over the waterfall. All this shit is on its way over the waterfall. Can't get your way out of it. Well, all these people in the waterfall are broken. Humans have been breaking each other since the beginning of time. Broken. Just not like this. No other man can raise his hand and say that the very earth we sit on, if I can't have my way, I got a way to destroy it. We really can't figure it out, humans? Humans, we really can't figure this shit out? Dear humans, do you hear what you're saying? Yeah. Dear Putin, dear Joe or Kamala, or whoever's running the White House. Yeah, dear whoever's in charge. Dear Kim Jong-un, dear all of you who have the ability to release a nuke, do you understand the ignorance necessary to say that if we don't do the earth my way, we're going to destroy this motherfucker for everybody? I want you to sit with that for a minute. Maybe you didn't hear it, but somebody work for you do. Whoever follow me do. Whoever it is that follow me, you better have them brainwashed well. Or put one of your robots on it. Because if they got a soul, you got a problem. Look here. With your underground bunker making asses. Is it really your way or underground bunkers? Really? You that full of yourself? You can't see that whatever that is, that force that has taken flesh, that is driving you, is on some bullshit? Are you such a part of the magic book that you can't break out of it? Yeah. I don't care if these words make a dent. I'm saying them the same. Fuck you. Now, anyway, where was I? You can't ever factor black out of bleak. Don't let them factor black out of bleak. Wow. Yeah. Hit me with that one. Zero. Don't let them factor black out of bleak. Don't. You got your own custom bleak. That's everybody. Let's bring this right down here. Somebody toe off in your spirit. Somebody toe off and left you. Somebody toe off and fucked your girl. Somebody toe off and fucked your man. Somebody took your sexual innocence from you. Somebody treated your sibling or excuse me, or siblings better better than you. That's some good shit. Somebody treated your siblings better than you. Somebody killed your daddy. Somebody killed your mama. Somebody Somebody lied to you. Somebody blacked your eye. And then you had to go back around your friends and family. Hold on, I gotta check this, guys. It's very important. Somebody pushed the wrong button in you. Somebody told lie on you cost you your job. Somebody gave you a venereal disease. Somebody killed your daddy. Somebody took your mama from your daddy. Somebody took your daddy from your mama. The two preceding sentences were lies. Because nobody took nobody nowhere. Them niggas went. Yeah. Did nobody take nobody nowhere? Them niggas went. Somebody done a bunch of somebodies done something funky to you. Somebody lied and now you behind bars. They are responsible for that. Hit me with this 0. They, all caps, are responsible for dropping your trauma off, all caps, ... Let me say that again. They are responsible for dropping your trauma off. They are responsible for dropping your trauma off. Cut and dry. You right about it. Cheated on you. Cold. Smooth did. Left you for somebody else to raise. Guilty as charged. Guilty as fucking charged. All kind of wrong. All kind of fucked up they did you. All kind of horrible these people did. And you are exactly right in how you feel. Can nobody tell you how to feel? Nephews and nieces, I love you to pieces. This copper aura is something that is a truth. It is a truth that is taking It's taking too much space as a luxury. This truth takes up too much space as a luxury. You stupid, Kels. That's just dumb. They did it. Whatever that is, you know what it is. Whatever, they did it. They fucking did it. They molested you. They beat you. They took your money. They pimped you. They took advantage of you in some way. And we ain't just talking about childhood. It's fucked up shit that happens after that. They broke you. They pimped you. They are responsible for dropping your trauma off. Hit me with this. 0. All caps, you are responsible for picking your trauma up. You are responsible for picking it up. It really doesn't. It doesn't get much simpler. You're responsible for this trauma. This heavy, ugly journey, vicious, maggot, and filth laden box of trauma. You're responsible for that box. Some people like to leave it on their doorstep. They wear it right on their sleeve, so when you drive by them, you can see that filthy ass trauma right on them. Some people like to pick the trauma up and bring it in the house, but leave half of it outside. So half of it's on the outside. But man, all them maggots and rats that then walk through all manner of fucking cow and dog and goat shit are now trampling through the inside of their metaphysical house, growing and festering and getting in places and killing opportunity, killing optimism, killing hopefulness. Oh, fuck hope. Hope's for shitty planners. I digress. Killing optimism and the ability to connect optimism to plan. Killing focus. Then there are those of us who are guilty of both, that wake up and realize we are guilty of both and set aside cleaning up both before we invite company over. God, I'm really good at this. Before we invite company over, we get that nasty ass trauma box off the fucking front porch. We clean up inside in here. Didn't you got in here? Do you understand that the filth of that man abusing you and taking away your innocence as a child? Bruh, sis, do you realize that that residue is on your heart? Your beautiful, kind heart? That nigga don't deserve that. That's on your heart, baby. That thing. That bitch fucked your brother. Now that nigga ain't shit. But I don't think that was a shock to you. That nigga ain't shit. She ain't shit. And bruh, they left ain't shit on your heart. So now every time you look at another female or another relationship, they got to start out ain't shit because you got your ain't shit glasses on. Because of what these people done. And guess what? You blame all your fuck ups on them. On them. This would be the same thing as if you threw a big party at your house. I don't give a damn how big your house is. 50 people is a big party. It is to me. You get 50 people together, that's a lot of shit to do. When them people leave, I don't care how neat they are. It's going to be some cleaning up to do. If you don't clean that house for a month, are you going to blame this mess on them people? No shit. So how then do you have the hubris, the gall, the cowardice to lay all the onus and all the woe on the motherfuckers that did what they did? And I know it's bad. And I am not excusing those motherfuckers. And once I am elected emperor, once I am your emperor, you will bring them before me and we will come up with something destructive and creative to do with them on pay-per-view if they are smoking gun guilty of any of this shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. But in the meantime, they're still victimizing you. They're still victimizing you. Got to face the traumas and deal with them, absolutely. Don't you describing the Grinch at first. That's funny. Kick your nasty ass shoes off before you go into... Absolutely. Absolutely. You got to clean your house. And it's hard. Some of this shit is ugly and has festered and has become worse than it was when it first started because you didn't deal with it then. Let's add the failed relationships that could have worked to that. The crazy thing is a lot of them are still victimizing you from that. Really, you got to fix it. You got to fix it, guys. Tools. What is broken in you? That question is a tool. You want to judge your friends? Ask your friends to be blindingly, scarily fucking honest. And look them in the face. And then ask them, what is broken in me? The people you trust. Ask the people you trust what is broken in you. If you on some real shit. The people you love and trust. Realizing what you believe is broken in them. But not enough to use it as a shield from the truth, just from their bullshit. To help you weed through their bullshit to find what is true. Ask them what is broken in you. If you that big, when you really want to work on it, what is broken in you? You got to be honest about that first. Then, why was it broken? Why was it broken? You got to run them W's. Who? Why? You got to deal with all of that. Was it the event that broke this in me? Or was it the person who didn't defend me that broke this in me? Was it me not defending me that broke this in me? That's that deep search for self. Wow. Crazy thing is, a lot of them are still victimizing you from the grave. Bruh. Yeah, Pappy. Yeah. Yeah, I like that, Zero. You got to fix your glitches. You got to fix your own fucking glitch. And it ain't easy, guys. I'm not saying this from this, I fixed all my shit already. I wish. Your mind is prime real estate. Kick out bum ass, no earning ass, thieving ass, lazy ass thoughts. Chaos, what's happening, brother? Then the nightmares that make you relive the trauma, feeling so real. Then you wake up and it brings your day down in a way, but still have to smile at your loved ones and kids. It's serious and hard. Yeah, top shelf. On this shit, bro. On this shit, which is why I another reason that I do what I do, and my client list is happily growing, and I'm learning that I kind of have my nephews and nieces in orbit of me. Like they'll go out, they'll come back, they'll go out, and they'll come back. It's really dope to come back in, get some help. It's an honor, actually. And it's a help thing that we need to do with each other. On the levels that we can, which requires a whole nother level of honesty. That's a whole nother kettle of fish. But yeah. Ask Uncle Jeff at Gmail if y'all really need, you can watch my videos and get generic advice. If you want to specifically hit me up. You don't have to carry that. Somewhere there's some brothers that you can talk to that I bet you they've gone through it. I bet you they've gone through it. You got to find them, bro. Whatever that is. For whoever they are. For whoever you are. Get somebody to help you carry that. You're not wrong for how you feel. You're wrong for what you do. Ooh, shit. That's funky. And on that, I'm going to open it up in her. There is a StreamYard, but that's not as effective, dummy. Let's put it in the comments. Bam, there it is. Where to? Oh, I'm going to eat that. Where to? Thank you. Oh, okay. Okay. You close that. I'm drinking that. Thank you.
You want to close it?
Yeah.
I took Milton out.
Okay.
But he won't bark. He's locked in the cage.
Okay. He's empty.
I mean, but you can let him out.
Okay.
Take him out when he starts barking.
Okay. That's good. Let's get you. Which one, Cousin Annis? I gotta check my phones because my batteries are jacked up. Oh, you mean about the puppy? Oh yeah, I got that message. That's what you're talking about. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that. Yes. Sit tight, Cousin Annis. Yes. Where is it? Where comments? That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Hey, cousin, what's happening?
Hey, cuz, what's up, girl? What's going on?
Look at here. Let me bring Bruce in. Sit tight, Bruce. I first off, thank you for the news on the puppy.
Yes, it was surprising and very shocking, and I'm happy because when he brought the dog over yesterday or Friday I think it was, and he raised her up and her tits had done dropped. So
Okay.
I said it done took. So
Okay.
he
Well,
will be a daddy.
for those to bring the room up to speed, to really, really shift gears and break a window. I am a lover. Everybody know I love American Bulldogs. This is the best breed of dog I've ever had. And everybody who knows me also knows how much I absolutely adore my dog Marley, who is she getting up there now because she's getting older. She about 90 pounds, with a ring around one eye and a brindle coat, white, fearless, big baby, thousands of miles away. Cousin Annis
Got the same
has
dog.
the exact same male dog. The dog I just described lives in her house too. Cut to, I'm gonna always have me a big dog. Till I die, I'm gonna have me a big dog. At least one. And I want
Look.
I've been wanting a dog. It's time.
Man.
And I said, look at that guy. Oh my God. Oh, that looks just like my dog. That looks just like my dog. Her patch is a little different.
Yeah.
Patch is a little different. Body about the same. Well, I'm about to get one of them puppies. I got to have it. I'm gonna come get it.
That's my look.
Yeah, beautiful dog. Anyway, back to the show. What'd you think about today's show? What are your thoughts at?
I agree with what you're saying. Got to get yourself together. Got to get it together.
Right?
Got to get it.
That's so funny. I'm working on a song right now. I'm mixing this album I'm working with this group called The Other Level. Did I just eat peanut butter and drink cold water? Did I just do that? I think I did. That was a mistake. What's happening, brother Bruce? What's on your mind there, Playboy?
Just listening to the sermon. Good morning to everybody. Afternoons to everybody's.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
yeah, I think over here on this side of the rock, I believe that and I keep saying this because it keeps getting reinforced to me by my life experiences and people I be around and other intelligent people. It seems like that people like to be smart enough to know what's wrong with them, but lazy enough not to do shit about it. And they like more, they enjoy more being victims than they do getting over the hump. It's like they like
Wow.
this, like they so comfortable with the trauma that they don't want to get over it.
Yes. It becomes I say it's like I don't know. Maybe this was gone by the time you was little. Did you ever play tag and like a particular item, a tree, a car was base? And if you get off the base,
Oh yeah.
I don't know, young Jedi Bruce. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm trying to be mindful of when kids stop going outside, because kids, there was a time when kids, bruh, you had to go down side streets really slow because kids was darting in and out of cars, between cars. There's somewhere in there that time disappeared. So I had to ask you, do you remember? And that's what these people use trauma as. It's this base. It's this, oh, well, I didn't get this or I didn't get that because this trauma happened. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. I failed at this. It ain't my fault because, well, I look at it because this trauma happened. And as long as I don't fix this trauma, I'm good. So yeah, I see that as as the place most people are. Problem is, as you go forward, you don't get to be most people. You don't have the luxury of thinking like, moving like, acting like most people. It's some heavy shit. It's when you realize that nasty trauma box is fucking up everything in your closet and everything in your life and everything on the front porch. People keep driving by, don't nobody want to stop because of what they see on your front porch. When you realize that that's about you, bruh, what a fucking burden. What a burden that you got to fix you. But you don't have to do it by yourself. I think that's the most important thing. What say you people? Zero, any?
I had a question. It's interesting you talking about this because by the time I left the state, at the time that I left the States, it was a given that trauma was a given. Trauma was a thing that forged you into being a better being, and it was just a given. At what time, even throughout antiquity, like if you look at the greatest people throughout antiquity, is trauma. Trauma is what forged them into being, greater generals, greater kings, greater queens, greater whatever it is that they were noted for in antiquity for being great for. At what time? Because I missed a lot when I stepped away. It's like there's a gap for me. So I wanted to know, at what time did the trauma start being like a thing of where like people like kind of use it as a crutch to get subsidized? You know, like when did that start happening? Because I think I totally missed that experience.
um, I'm gonna have
Right
to.
when they started getting money for it.
Oh wow!
Exactly what you said. To get subsidized. When you can tell a sob story and somebody was gonna give you something for it, they're right around there. When they stopped patting, when they started patting motherfuckers on the back for doing shit that they had no business doing, but you could get some money for it. When, all right, yeah, you having a baby out of wedlock, and that's not cool, but we gonna give you something for it and kick him out. Right around there. You know what I mean? Second generation
Right.
of that. Second, third generation of that. Oh, he's beating you. We got trauma class for that, where we gonna tell you everything you did was right and everything he did was wrong. And we gonna give you some housing for it and get you away from there so you can do the same shit over here. But we ain't gonna talk about that part. When you can say it
Wow!
all of that, you know what I mean? Just all of that. When
Shots fired.
dudes can sit there and be like, well, I didn't have my daddy, so I don't know how to properly problem solve without being in my feelings. And back for that, because now everybody can be in their feelings and they can be like co-op lesbians or some shit. Like, but you would a dude, but he fully functions like a female, like shit like that. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
when you started letting your girlfriend, your bride and her homegirls or whatever, be around the one gay dude, and that was cool for some reason. Them niggas like around that time, you know, like that.
I think you just described a cascade of time. To be honest, uh, I think we did. I think we slid to the gay dude part. I think there was a gradual from right about when you said people start getting paid for they sob stories. That's where it started. And then this masculinity melt in conjunction with this masculinity slide is what really set shit off hard.
Yeah, because that was my next question. Like, how are we to get strong? How we gonna how can we build strength without resistance and without like? Because now I see it's like a trend of where it's like everybody is looking to not have trauma, and to me that almost looks like a apathetic world. You know, like I can't. And maybe it's my toxicities or whatever that's kind of put me into that frame of mind. But I'm trying to figure out how the hell, you know, are we to become strong without the challenges and the traumas, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think we're saying the same thing if you look at it this way. The garbage in that trauma box is the key, the tools, the keys
Mm-hmm.
to the
Mm-hmm.
success you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That nasty ass maggot filled sore in there. You know, birds eat maggots.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to feed some of these maggots to these birds. They left some bullshit in here. Well, you need to find some land and fertilize.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not all going to be useful, but you best sift through what is and throw that shit out. Because it is the sifting through that you'll find the truth. You'll find the truth about yourself. You'll find the truth. You'll hone down what you deem important that way, and it'll make your life not easier, but clearer. It'll make your life it's gonna make your life clearer to be able to hone your path through this shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that
Y'all,
go ahead.
you older than me, so you'll be able to remember the year. I don't quite remember the year. But around what year was it when they started telling parents that whoopings was bad and violence only teaches children violence? Violence towards children only teaches children to be more violent. When they start doing that bullshit.
Early 80s.
Oh wow.
Early 80s. That's when that whole or let me put it to you this way. When black folks lost their grip, when I started to see black people lose their grip on ass whoopings, was sure wasn't in the 70s.
I think
the early 80s when niggas, I tell you when it happened. I tell you when it happened, young man. The real estate explosion of certain areas in America in the early 80s. In the early 80s.
When did they start really like locking parents up, or like having it where like a child could call
brother
CPS on their children
the early 90s.
Okay. Yep, it was the early 90s, late 80s.
Yes, the early 80s. Here's the problem. I'm glad. That's a great question. Let's look at this from the beginning. I can guarantee you in 1979, I'm talking to, and we're going to use, again, let's, as I always do, we're going to speak black first. From a black perspective on the south side of Chicago, in the year of our Lord, 1979, niggas was getting their ass towed out the frame.
What? Okay.
Okay. I don't know. So let's start with December 31st, 1979 as the tipping point to when niggas wasn't getting their ass towed out. When it started, and this is when it started to lose its grip. Okay, yeah, let's put that there. It started to lose its grip about 1980, the early 80s, when you started seeing kids start to get away with more shit. Mm-hmm. Then you start to hear about I'll dial 911, because every comic had a joke for what would happen to them if they dialed, what they would do to their kids if they dialed. And no, Richard Pryor didn't have that joke. Eddie Murphy didn't have that joke. Wasn't their era. That was my era when that shit started to come unglued. When that was the slow effect of running fathers off, and then thank you, Pappy with the assist, with actually the left hook. The crack era.
In the 80s.
Yes. So that's the slide. And I see it in your way of speaking there, young Jedi Bruce. I see it that your age represents you having a front row seat to the slide. He said, how old are you, Bruce? You're in your 30s. You 33, 34, right in there? To be that age, you're right in the middle. You saw this shit. You came in to some bullshit and just watched it go down as you came up. Whereas being a little older than you, I was already up watching it. It was not a part of my upbringing.
Not mine either.
Yeah. My mama wanted to put her hands on me when I came home on leave from the Marines. Because she thought I said something a little sharp. I was 19. 19, could get up off the couch and run 3 miles and come back. Great shape. My mama didn't give a shit.
Let me tell you what my mama said. My mama said, I don't give a damn if you 80 and I'm 100. She said, I will knock the fuck out of you.
Knock the fuck out you.
Period.
You don't disrespect me.
Hell no.
And I don't believe there's anything wrong with that, to be honest with you. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that there's a level of respect that you are supposed to show your elders. But
they need to fear something.
That too went in this direction. Remember when right around the 80s, this started to happen. When little kids would come in the room and speak in adult conversations. Here's why that's dangerous. When a child gets to speak uninterrupted and gets to interrupt adults, subconsciously, that child now feels that his words weigh what your words weigh. And they don't. Don't know, and let's look here. How does a 10-year-old child, I don't care how gifted he is, how do his words weigh more than yours when you talking to me?
Oh, it don't.
If you don't get your ass over there with that shit, I don't care how bright you are. I don't care if you are out here working. I don't care if you out here JPL working at NASA. And me and cousin Annis is talking to an older brother who never graduated the 8th grade. If you don't stand your brilliant there ass right there and shut the fuck up. Shut your young mouth when grown folks is talking. When that went away, so did, and with the advent of technology, so did the respect for wisdom. And there's like a 10-year wilderness without wisdom that the people out there know that they need it. They know they need it.
That's that 10-year skip that's where my gap is probably. You know, because I'm looking at all the different things that are going on and the different problems that I have adoptive siblings in the States and things like that, the different things that they're going through with their youths and things. So, and it's just like, wow, like how did this just appear without you seeing it? You know what I mean? Like, their children being groomed to like, I think one of my cousins was telling me how like the people at the school actually took her child to have an abortion with Planned Parenthood and she didn't even know about it.
What?
Yeah. And then I'm reading all of this stuff on the news about how like they can change your child can change their sexual identity without the parents.
What?
Yeah, the laws they just passed where they can change their identity now without telling the parents. So I was just trying to figure out like how did all of this. I remember like the Black community that I stepped away from when I stepped away from the States was way more inclusive. Like a lot they would kind of rally up around to kind of battle against things like that. Would even pull their children out of school if they had to, and do their own thing. And now I just see that the energy is a bit different. People are defeated, and they fighting from a bad position right now. And I was just trying to figure out what the fuck happened,
They let them dial 911. That's what happened. They let them dial 911. Technology change, and they told them that they can. If you feel you've been threatened and abused, you can call 911. And they've been doing it ever since.
Is this the pendulum swinging in an extreme, like in an extreme response to actual violence and bad situations that was being perpetrated on the children, or you think this shit is kind of like more of an overreaction? Because
I
I'm
think
sure that's why they kind of put that in effect of where they saying like,
I think it's because you remember when all them kids was missing in Atlanta.
yeah, that's exactly what I'm asking. Like, is it a response to the abuse and the fucked upness that was going on toward the children, or is it?
Pretty much.
What do you mean? I think, um, yes, and it becomes clearer when in your mind you don't think of cause and effect for society in a back and forth paradigm.
Yeah, especially with
Think
politics. Yeah.
yes, with all this shit, think of it like this. Think of it like this. You ever seen like a bowling ball that has, okay, the ball is basically red, but there are shades of pink and burgundy and silver, like that pearl, like a bowling ball type paint job, right?
Like those marbles. Yeah, I know
Yeah, like a
exactly.
marble. Perfect.
Yeah.
Like a marble.
Mm-hmm.
Society is in the marble. And all these colors that have been put in it that we are discussing are horrible. Global warming, racism, deforesting. I'm gonna get away from niggas for a minute. Chewing up the ozone layer. All the plastic in the ocean. Fukushima. All this shit make up all those colors. Now spin that fucking ball. And the answer is yes.
What the Fukushima?
Yes. It's yes. It's there's no this is the backlash of that, sure. But if I wanted to, I could add 5 things on this and I wouldn't be wrong.
Right.
And if you
like
didn't agree with me, you might not be wrong.
Horse. They use it as a Trojan horse to do a lot of other fucked up shit that they wanted to do anyway, with especially in the Black community, with taking power and loosening up the cohesiveness. You know what I'm saying? So it's war. I get it. You know.
Yeah, it's a soup that allows us all to be right, but it allows almost none of us to focus. That's the thing. Is
so shit. The whole political system, in a sense, is like trash if it puts you in that kind of predicament. You know what I mean? In
well,
all
it can't.
reality.
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. I was just
okay. Any political system that does not do the following: does not entirely denounce its previous cruelty to a nation of people that it stole from to build itself, does not atone for what it has done to these people, does not make good on its own funky ass promise that we didn't make it make, does not get rid of laws that still say that our right to vote has been voted on, gets voted on, that does not overturn a decision that says that there are no rules regarding a black man that a white man is bound to respect. that does not have any laws on any bills in any city to affect blacks alone and specifically, there is nothing about that politics that can be good for me. What you're discussing is taking me out for ice cream after you black my fucking eye.
So here's another good question that popped up in my mind as you were bringing clarity to that, right?
Yeah.
So when you look at the black experience, the from antebellum times to through Jim Crow to right after slavery was abolished and the successes that was gained and then just taken away, and just the fact that that people were willing to kind of mobilize and move and go from A to B. If it was shitty over here, we'll load up the wagon and get 12 wagons deep and go over here to Arkansas to where some land or Oklahoma or whatever and set up. What do you think is what do you think is the thing that's stopping that type of mobilization now, when people are really seeing that, okay, this is some trash? The lack of pioneering spirit. What's feeding into that? You know what I mean?
Well, I'm gonna try to look at the clock, cause shit. I don't even know how many I'm gonna number. I just have to number them.
Yeah, just as much as you can, and if we gotta pick up another time, we will. I'm just
okay.
curious
Great
to hear
question, bro. It's just so many. Okay, one. The world has been nerfed for Western civilization so tough that they cannot imagine living without the comforts of what they already have.
Mm-hmm.
That is a bad thing to say. Now add black to it. It's worse. Niggas love their gadgets. Niggas love shiny shit. It's niggas riding around in $300,000 cars and can't change a fucking flat.
Okay. All right.
Love they shit.
Materialism.
So materialism is one. Number two, to this date, as it crashes, black people do not worship Jesus. They hide behind Jesus and worship money. They worship money. To this day, they worship money. How much of it you look like you got? Because it represents privilege, and privilege represents freedom. And they think that freedom just means the ability to buy a lot of shit because they've been raised in lack. So they are magnetized to this God, this money God. Number three, to this day, an inability to trust black word from reputable, honorable black source. There is a gross inability still to trust your brother even in war. excuse me, 4. Bass-ackwards, and 4 is actually 4, 5, 6, and 7, but bass-ackwards view of commerce. Immediately thinking that if I'm dealing with somebody black, A, I need a deal, B, is substandard, C, I don't owe them my best, and D, I'm not going to get their best from them. Not understanding the importance. 0, bruh, it's important that I on the books, when you get that hoodie swag, the varsity jacket with that on the back, oh my God, bruh. The accessories that you put out, the accessories that I put out, some of those accessories we have to pay each other retail for. Not all of it, but some of it, so that it shows activity on the books. So that when you go to get more money or when you go to do more negotiation, you can physically say, I sold 10,000 of these shirts. Because what Jews will do,
Fadigan, that's what they call it, something like that. It's a word, a Hebrew word. Where
I bet you they got a word for it. Because here's the pimp. I'll buy 10,000 of your t-shirts. I'll buy them. But you got to buy 10,000 of my coffee mugs. And you can buy mine and give them out. And I'm going to buy yours and give them out. And we can write it both off. Until niggas can think like that, they ain't going to move. Number 5, the inability to deal with reality. Niggas are so used to dealing with shit how they want it to look. This is why I will ride around in a Benz with my fucking lights out. This is why I don't buy as much property. Because you can't buy an apartment building and tow it down the street so niggas see you own it. For niggas, it ain't worth owning it if other niggas can't be envious of it. I need niggas. Yes, number 6. The need for other black people to envy me. Oh, gosh. I know I'm not stunting on white people. You can't stunt on white people. They face on the money. As long as you got to stunt, you're out of focus. Long as I got to be impressed with you and wish I had what you had when you show up, you're out of focus. If you're not going to focus those things, then this doesn't strike you as serious. Numbers, where am I? True, number 6, bruh.
So Jeff, where is the main? Because I'm a tactician, so I'm thinking, I'm hearing everything you saying, right? Where's the main? Where would you say is the main dissemination point of where these bullets are coming from, or where these bullets are being stored, or where they're being disseminated? Like, what is the, like, what could we blow up and kill a lot of that right now, like, in your opinion?
Bro, there's only one way out of this. Okay, remember the people I just described with the numbers. All those people are going to perish. And this is not to say that I won't. This is another reason I believe my words are so important. My words have to outlive me. And no, I'm not trying to predict my own death or any of that dumb shit. No, I am saying that a long arm of death and destruction is on its way. And them people right there, they can't figure out that they need black people and we need one another. They gone. They gone. Don't even woof. Gone. What is needed in this blow up scenario, Zero. What I'm saying in this blow up scenario, film it now, is we are going to have to love our way out of this. That's it. Once you love yourself, once the black woman loves herself enough to say, here's your God back. Thank you, Jesus. Still talking about Jesus and his UFOs are fucking here. Which, in the words of my grandmama, which one of them spaceships is Jesus driving?
It's like you got to be blown back into a nomadic tribe and
bruh,
recultivate all over again.
Bruh, it did. Come on now. Okay, until the black woman says, here's your God back. Here's your hair back. Give me my man back. That's love. Until black people go, wait a minute, what did you do to E40? Oh, okay. Well, now there will be no basketball games at all. None of us as professional athletes will play until the woman who lied on E40, her name is put out and she is banned forever from that stadium. Forever. Or we're not going to play. We also want the security fired. If we all did that and said, matter of fact, you have 30 days to make this all what we want. On day 31, if you have not, we're starting our own shit, which is what we should do today any fucking way. That's love. Until we love each other enough to quit kissing white folks' ass, to quit sniffing whitey's farts, and realize that we are enough because we are everything. Ooh, shit. Okay, yeah. I'm going to need you to write that down for me, Zero. We are enough because we are in all caps everything. We are everything. We can't figure that out. That's still a little shaky. You're scared to leave Nigga Island. Oh, you're scared. You're so scared of the unknown. That's why. That's the bomb to drop, brother. Unity is the bomb to drop. Ooh, write that down too. Unity is the bomb to drop. That's the bomb to drop. That's the Messiah. The Messiah is the idea that you're not finna disrespect the sister in front of me, even if she disrespecting herself. You're not going to disrespect no brother in front of me. We're going to call all them sisters out that went back and bought hair after the brother stood up for them. We're going to call them out. They need to be disciplined for that. Unity. When we drop that shit on them, we're a whole nother people, y'all. We are a whole nother people. We are one. When we drop the unity bomb, we are one nation under a groove. That's all we have. And it's all we really need. We really don't need reparations. We really don't. It would be nice. It would really be nice. But what would be nicer is if Oprah said, here's 200 million to relocate as many black people as we want to a particular location. And Michael Jordan said, fuck it, I got another 200. Oh, and by the way, all the basketball players and football players, they're leaving too. That's the bomb to drop, bro. But you ain't
democracy is a tactic to run down the clock. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I think you were saying it last.
Democracy is a tactic to run down the clock.
Yeah. It's like what you were saying last time about how like these people, they're about to get the money, but the bureaucracy is running out the money, so you know they're not gonna get it anyway. So it's all wrestling tactics, you know.
Yeah.
What they call that one, the sprawl. That's a long sprawl, huh?
dude, it's a hustle game that if you don't pay attention to it, it's easy to get sucked in it. It's easy. The distractions were custom hell-bent and custom made for you. Your distractions now more than ever, the internet has allowed you to custom make your own distractions. Be custom made. Think about a search engine speaks to what the fuck I'm interested in. So much so that only my inner thought is secret. And who knows if that is? If I speak about something I'm interested in, it shows up in my fucking in my web feed, and I'm okay with it. Would I have been okay with this 10 years ago?
Nah.
It's the slow turning up of the water. And again, the only way out of this, brother, that I see is love. Love, Ja. That's all I see, bro. I gotta love you enough to not let a police officer leave his knee on your neck for 9 minutes and be willing to die in the face of that. I gotta love you that much. I gotta love our sisters enough to where when one go missing, everybody black in that state take off of work and starve that state till they find that sister. And everybody in the other states pitch in and feed them people while they off work. Ooh, that's funky.
Exactly right. You're exactly right, because then they're gonna see. Then they will see the connections. Then they will see that up there ain't no different than down here because all of that bullshit is connected. You know what I'm saying? They would start really seeing what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? And figuring out the trade and the underground bullshit that's really going on. You know?
Right.
You're absolutely correct, bro.
Right. I mean, think of this. Think of this. Here's a solution. What would happen if when if Trayvon's when Trayvon's family faced that tragedy, what would happen if every big church in America said, we paying for the lawyer? We want the best lawyer in the world. We want the best private investigators in the world.
And what's deep about that, right? So even on the church level, right? Because I don't know a lot about that. They don't even really work together to be able to mobilize in that way. Like, what is the
of course not, bro. Of course not.
I'm so fucking tribal, Jeff. Like, this is like,
bro, whoa. We cannot go past that. Do you understand that the reason church is tax-free, the reason these mega churches exist, and thank the heavens they are melting, is because if you got 25,000 registered members, that's 25,000 niggas I can guarantee are asleep. And I will pay you for that. Ain't no way a mega church of black people thinking like that is going to be allowed to survive at the head. That is a multi-level marketing group made up around a sky daddy to keep a few people black rich and the rest dirt poor. That's the finance model of black church in America. That's what it does, bro. Real talk. On some pie in the sky bullshit that has look at our communities. Look at them. Look at the fruit of this. You go to any major city and you will see a sprawling fucking cathedral that one nigga owned, that all the niggas around that area that couldn't afford to go elsewhere for knowledge and spiritualism came, and he bled them dry to make that. Sure, he did some good. Sure, some good came of it. But the model is fucked. The model is fucked. How come you don't have a hospital? How come you don't have a school that teaches something other than Christianity? How come you don't have an academy that is well televised that teaches black children about finance? I tell you who do. The Nation of Islam. They ain't fucking around. This black Christianity, bruh. Yes. What Catholic priests did to Catholic children is what the black Baptist, what the black Christian religion has done to the black mind. It preyed on a wounded young mind and became financial, emotional, and social pedophiles. And fed and continue to feed on the ignorance of black inner cities, on what you don't know about yourself. That's all that shit points to, bro. All of it. That is one of the reasons I started the First Church of Holy Shit, because you can't tell me it ain't a God. You can't tell me there's not higher powers and higher forces and ancestors But you also can't tell me that you jackleg niggas don't know where this bullshit you doing come directly from. You know what you doing. Big Mama didn't have an excuse. Or Big Mama had an excuse. Excuse me, Big Mama. You niggas don't. So no. The Black Christian church is fucking horrible. Horrible. So much of our dysfunction springs from there. Take a good look. Take a good look. I ain't talking about what they meant, how they mean well. I ain't talking about that shit. I'm talking about the results. That's a real talk, bro. So yeah. I tell you what, what's the new one with Regina Hall and old boy from This Is Us, Randall from This Is Us? Oh man. Oh, bro, please forgive me. I'm high. I can't remember your name, but I love you as an actor. Oh my God, he was in a Black Panther too. He had a small part. He played Killmonger's daddy. That dude. What is his name? I can't remember. They do a church. They did this church. Yeah, Pookie and Ray Ray is on Hulu. Hits the nail on the head. This series, I think it was a mini series they did. Yeah, it hits the nail on the head with how much church owes us, brother. Church owes us. Church is I used to say next to crack, the handgun in the King James Version of the Bible, nothing has hurt us worse than integration. It is no, I think it's something for Jesus, man. Unprisoned. I don't know. That might be something else. I am not you're gonna have a hard time with me as a social model in church now. And I was raised up in it. No, not Delroy Lindo. I'm gonna get my man's name. There we go. Okay. What is his name? Sterling K. Brown. Sterling. What an actor. What an actor. Dude is just so dope as an actor. He's in this thing with Regina Hall, and it talks about they play a pastor and a first lady, and yes, honk for Jesus, honk for Jesus. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. And basically just, you niggas is playing the Wizard of Oz right now. You have been, black people, when it comes to church, black people have been playing a 60-year game of the Wiz. And Honk for Jesus came along and showed you the wizard's ass. The UFOs are here. How long y'all gonna keep this shit up? Really? I just don't know how Christianity can follow what I just said. I just don't understand it. And I will give up to ignorance. I just, everything points me in the astrological Ray Hagen zeitgeist direction with regard to religion. So yeah, you can never count religion is on your side.
Quality of video, love the quality of the audio.
You can never count them on your side, because these are the people who bring the jackleg ass politicians in to come and speak for your church and then turn around and do not fuck all for you. That's brought to you by the church. So yeah, that's a hate to get on my soapbox, but yeah, I didn't I can never really count them seriously. I can't, because they just done too much damage that they still to this date will not own up to. Now,
okay, where y'all at? I need to catch up.
Nigga, we at the end. We
God damn
didn't
it,
talk
Bobby.
to we didn't check, we didn't hit a bunch of shit, nigga. Now I'm throwing you niggas out now. All of you niggas have to get out. As much as I love you, as much as I would love to stay, as much as I would love to chit chat some more, I have to. It is, because I dig this show. It is honestly an exercise in discipline. I'll let you niggas in the parlor, which I'm really beginning to question. I'm thinking about just jumping in it when I jump in it. Wow. Let me look at some dope shit y'all put in here, man. Church is the nicest building on the block. Used to be the other way around. No shit. Church is evidence of our power and our peril. Imagine if they mobilize in another direction. Yeah. But that's another subject. You would have to have numbers that big thinking that way. The church is there, so numbers that big don't think that way. That's like saying, man, just imagine if all these goldfish were piranhas. Yeah. You need to get the goldfish out the way. Put the piranhas in there. You don't need as many piranhas as you think. You certainly don't need as many piranhas as you have goldfish. Some piranhas gonna have to eat some goldfish, bro. Yes, I will be here Wednesday, brother. Thank you, Sugar Mac. You need to start baptizing some folks at First Church, huh? Yeah, we're gonna, well, yeah, I got to get on LinkedIn, bro. Yeah, we'll talk. Yeah, man. This was, I thank y'all. This was a good one. If I was to start baptizing people, man, there'd be a curriculum you'd have to follow. I don't know. Black women are the key to the plan. They are allowed limited access. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's yeah. Covered it. Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of black women are bamboozled by Christianity, taken by their emotions. Yes, that's the thin thread that Christianity holds on to right now. I'm telling you, black woman is key to all this shit. Sure, black man, stand up, take your place. Sure, absolutely. you're not the glue that's holding all this shit together. That just is. Men checked out a while ago. Oh, bruh. Black men were ushered out a while ago. Ushered out and attacked, to include gunned down in the street. That's some real shit. You're scaring me with that. Is that a robot speaking in the background? I have no idea. Well, hey, Latoya. You just checking in, girl? Hey, Will. Hey, you all right, bro? You okay? I'm praying for you, man. I'm praying for you, dog. You all right in there? How you gonna come in at the end, girl? You been here or you just got here? You just got here? Tell Will to peck 3 dots for yes if he's okay. Well, shit. Damn it! Every Sunday at noon. I'm keeping to it. Noon LA time. I will be here. This Wednesday, I will be here. I'm glad y'all showed up. I'm sorry you just got here, because this was a great show. You got to go back and watch this one. Do me a favor. Tell somebody. Like, subscribe, share my shit. Make clips. Overexpose me. Stay high in thought. Stay high in deed. Guide your ignorance to your wisdom. Pull out of the gravity of the stupid. Sisters, find your peace. Brothers, find your majesty. It's your Uncle Jeff. I love you. And I'm out.